Was Eren a hero or a villain? Did the story have a good ending or a bad ending? Did the English title mess up because the Japanese title literally means Attack Titan and not Attack on Titan? Hopefully, we'll find answers to these questions by the end of this video. Hi, and welcome to Anime Reviews. In this episode, we're going to talk about one of the most influential and captivating anime adaptation in the past decade, where the story involves humans being eaten. Yes, we're talking about The Promised Neverland. What? We're talking about Attack on Titan? Oh. Also, please take some time to hit that subscribe button. It will surely help my channel grow, and it'll help me bring more anime-related discussion in the future. So yes, Attack on Titan. What an enigmatic story that had us hooked since 2013. And 10 years later, here we are at the end. Attack on Titan, the final season, Part 3, Episode 2, just dropped this weekend. And with its 1.5-hour runtime, it definitely delivered on the hype. But as I have said in the intro, I have some questions that I will try to answer. So hopefully, everyone has watched Attack on Titan the final season Part 3 Episode 2, because there will definitely be spoilers in this video. And the discussion will not be limited to Attack on Titan the final season Part 3 Episode 2, but will also start from Attack on Titan Season 1 Episode 1. So, was Eren a hero or was he a villain? I've seen that question asked ever since the manga ended. I couldn't give my opinion back then because I haven't seen the ending. But now that I have seen the whole story, I think I'm ready to give my answer. I believe he was a hero to us viewers, to his friends, and maybe in his own mind, he was as well. But to the 80% of the population that got trampled by the rumbling and the people they left behind, he definitely is the villain. That nuance to the ending really made it controversial to so many people. It really depends on where you look at it from. You can make arguments from both sides, but that type of character development would really make Harvey Dent proud.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
So, to answer whether the story had a good or bad ending, that one is a little tough for me, because I have some questions and gripes about the whole plot. As for the questions, I really didn't understand when Eren saw the memories of the future, or what exactly those visions are. Also, as he said in the final episode, Eren said that everything was predetermined. Since he tested a lot of different things, but the outcomes were all the same. I have so many questions about that scene. So, that means that if everything was predetermined from the start, no one had a modicum of freedom in this story, right? Everything happened like it was supposed to. Then why did he say that he made the decision to send that Titan that was about to eat the young Burnthold to eat his mother instead? If he's saying that he really made that decision, then why didn't he try doing it like letting the Titan eat Burnthold instead? That would have surely produced a different timeline of events, right? I thought he tried many things in his tests. And speaking of those tests, how exactly did he tested things and knew that outcomes would be the same? I thought that he just received memories of the future and it all got jumbled inside his head. He didn't have time travel powers, right? This is why I can see the reason people say that the ending was somehow convoluted. He made two contradicting statements in that scene. First, he said that everything was predetermined, and yet he also said that it was his choice to send that titan to eat his mother. So, which is it? It's either you don't have a choice, or you can choose what to happen. I don't get it. The idea of having memories of the future is quite unique, I must say. But inevitably, the story becomes muddy because you lose track of what things affect exactly, and contradictions inevitably arise, just like the one I said earlier. If anyone can answer those questions, please write them down in the comments below. Your fellow anime fan needs all the help I can get. And these themes tend to be so heady at times. Now, for my personal opinion on whether the ending was good or bad. The point of Eren's actions was to prevent people from the outside of Paradise Island to mount an attack on them. And also to make his friends, who were seen as devils from the said island as well, to be known as heroes that saved the world from him. I could see it as his way of permanently ending conflict. Was it excessive? 100%. But was it effective? Well, that's to be seen, but in the near future, it seems to be that way. But what made everything ironic was the scenes shown during the credits. It showed that the world continued to change and evolve. And even though the focus was only on the place where Eren used to take naps and where he eventually got buried, the world seems to still go to war, but in the faraway future. So does that mean that everything that happened in the story was futile? Probably. It just hammers home the fact that humans will always be in conflict with each other. It's a message that rings true right here in real life. But for the characters that lived through that story, I believe that everything has meaning for them. So what about us, the audience? Did we just waste 10 years of our lives following a story with that ending? I honestly believe that the stories that don't have a happy ending are more meaningful. Yes, it sucks for us audience because we always want to be satisfied with the stories that we stick with. But Attack on Titan is a story about revenge. So I'm okay with it ending without clearly answering the question whether the cycle of hatred has been cut off or not. How about you guys? What did you think of the last episode? Or the series as a whole? Please share it with me down in the comments. I would love to read what the anime community thinks of it. Wait, I asked another question up top. Oh, right, the title. Attack Titan would have been weird in hindsight. So yeah, Attack on Titan it is. See you next time.